We have this beautiful lake behind me here, and I'm already starting to see some little fish and some actually bigger fish jumping. I got a fish on. Wow. Got a big old bluegill right here. We are allowed to keep 25 of these a day. However, I do not want to keep more than 25. I think this guy will do just fine for lunch, so I'm going to quickly and painlessly dispatch this guy and fillet him up. This is the entire meat yield right here. Not a whole lot of meat, but I will be cooking the pieces with the bones in them so that I can get as much as I possibly can. So. Real unseasoned, but we're gonna make do with what we got. Here's my delicious meal in all of its glory. It doesn't look the greatest, I get that, but it is food. There's a nice crispy bit right there. It's pretty good. Unseasoned, but a nice flaky white meat. Just like something you'd order at a fine dining restaurant. Delicious. And that's all I got left. I just finished taking a little nap. Felt good. The sun makes you all sleepy. I'm gonna go and see if I can find some critters. I'm not feeling that hungry, oddly enough. It's about 4 p.m. and yeah, we're still rolling. On the road here, we came across this beautiful cottonmouth right here. I will not be eating him. I love snakes, and there's no reason to kill these guys. They're very important parts of the ecosystem, and as much as people say they want to hurt them, they do not want to hurt you. So I'm going to let this guy go on his way and see if I can find any more. I found this southern black racer on the road that won't stop biting everything. He got me a couple times. Oh God, he just sprayed poo all over me. I'm gonna let this thing go. Okay. Ow! Go! No, don't go into the car. Come on. There you go. Oh, that was an ordeal. I don't know if you can hear them, but the frogs are calling behind me. I can see the stars above me. It's pretty nice in the tent. All we ate today was a bluegill, which is enough for me. I'm a little hungry, but you know, you really don't need to eat every day. Anyway, we're doing good. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have a catfish on the line or something like that, and maybe pick some berries. So, until tomorrow. Just packed up everything in the tent. I'm gonna let it air out a little bit. And first order of business, find some food. So I'm gonna put this pole together and go fishing. Saying goodbye to the lake for now. Fishing did not work out too well this morning, but I have some ideas. I'm not too worried about it. I didn't want to miss my time window to find some snakes, so let's go see what we can find. Still hiking around in some beautiful habitat here. Just had a good sized corn snake get away from me. It went into a hole. Hopefully I can find another. It was really nice looking too. Right back to the road and found a huge cottonmouth right here. This thing is large. Showing me that mouth. It's big. He doesn't want to bite. See him shaking that tail. Pressure dropped. Gotta fill this thing back up. On this beautiful green snake. Almost crashed the car trying to grab him, but really cool arboreal snake. Watch him climb here. Effortless. Super cool. Oh yes. Some blackberries. I hope they are ripe. Sometimes they'll fake you out and they'll look ripe, but let's give it a... Yeah, that's fire. I'm gonna eat a bunch of these. I didn't feel like fishing anymore. I'm leaving all the unripe ones for the animals after I leave, and some of the ripe ones I'll leave too, just cause. This is the total yield. I already ate a few, but not bad considering the price of fresh produce these days. This would be like $3.59 at Walmart. All I've eaten today was berries, but I didn't want to keep fishing because nothing was biting. And here's my first snake of the afternoon. This little rat snake here. Real pretty, actually. Got some nice golden coloration right there. But yeah, super cool. This is a black rat snake, Pantherophis obsoletus. He's saying hi to the camera. I'm heading to my, I guess, next destination. It's about 2.5 hours away. Hopefully I see some along the way. That hunger's really starting to set in. All I've eaten today is berries. The fish were not biting at all. There's a lizard crossing the road. You know, it is what it is. You can go a day just eating berries. I mean, it's just one day. That, and you know, most people aren't really used to not eating every day. I mean, it's necessary to do, but you don't have to do it every day. I could lose a little weight anywho, so I'm not, you know, I'm not complaining, but I am starting to think about like a big pizza or like some ribs or something. That would be delicious, but haven't seen any of that out here, so I just saw a dead snake. I'm gonna go see what it is. Got actually a pretty good sized hermit crab in here, but that doesn't look very appetizing, so I'm not gonna eat him. And I know beggars can't be choosers, but I am not begging. So a lot's changed since yesterday. Showering is one of them. I took a shower. That was nice, but eating is not. So I came to this little bay with some real clear water, hoping to maybe catch an easy meal. Also, am trying to look for some snakes. Obviously, it's what I always do. But yeah, let's see what we can find. Now, this may look like a snake, but this is actually a lizard called a glass lizard. Now, they're called a glass lizard because they readily drop their tails and they'll shatter like glass when they feel threatened, so I'm going to try not to make him do this. This one is beautiful. Hope I can show you these colorations. He's got some nice blues on him. Absolutely beautiful. That's a gorgeous animal right there. I haven't seen one of these guys in a little while, so it's really cool to see one of these guys. You could tell he's a lizard because, one, he has an ear hole right there, but also you could see he's blinking. Snakes don't have eyelids and lizards do, so yeah, really cool. Never seen one of these alive, but here's some pieces of a horseshoe crab. Check that out. And that's the tail. Pretty neat. I got a big old blue crab, and he's missing a claw, but that is of legal size, and I am absolutely gonna turn this guy into something tasty. So some even more blackberries. So today is definitely looking a bit better than yesterday. Crab and blackberries go together just like chicken and pudding, I guess. That is a creature I've had plenty of run-ins with, and I'm not really wanting to have any more, so gotta watch out for those when they're in the water. This is a very good find. That is a crab pot. If I was smart, I'd set it up and come back and see if there's any crabs in it, but nobody ever said I was a smart person. To be honest, I just don't know when or if I'm going to be coming back here, and I don't want to leave a bunch of crabs stuck in a trap, so. Pretty cool find though. Little 5-line skink under that rock. Pretty cool. This snake right here is called an eastern coach whip. They're one of the smartest and fastest snakes in the US. They have this braided whip kind of pattern towards the tail, which is why they're called the coach whip. But these guys are beautiful. They got like, sometimes this will be completely black at the top, and then it transitions into this brown. It can be pink, it can be red. Just really cool snakes right here. And this is one of the snakes I was really hoping to find, but this isn't quite exactly what I wanted to see. I'm gonna let this guy go. I'm definitely not gonna eat him, and see if I can find anything else. On top of that crab, I'm gonna see if I can catch another fish of some kind. Couldn't get the catches on film, but I got 3 fish and I'm ready to cook. I'll spare you all the gory details, but here's the crab, and I filleted up the fish. I'm gonna eat the fish later and eat the crab now. I'll let this water boil and then dump the crab in. Water is just about boiling. I'm gonna drop this bad boy in there. I'm gonna let that cook for a while. Let's give it a try. Nice and steamy. Ooh, it's hot. Moment of truth. Salty. Didn't bring claw crackers. Alright, here's a piece of meat. Dang, that's a lot better than I was expecting. You know when you get crab from like a Chinese buffet and it's got like that swampy flavor to it? This doesn't have that. It actually tastes pretty fresh and good. Wow. Good stuff. Some of the body meat in here. First protein I've had in a while. That's good. I have eaten the crab. The fish is filleted and in the cooler. And I am now looking for a specific species of snake that is very rare that I will definitely not find. So I'll catch up with you guys. Oh shoot, I think I just found a baby rattlesnake. No, I'm just stupid. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is an eastern coral snake. Micrurus fulvius. Do not try this. Now this is a venomous snake, and they are an elapid, meaning they're in the same family as cobras, as well as sea kraits. Unbelievable. This is the one that they made the rhyme, red near black, venom lack, red near yellow, harm a fellow, or whatever variation you want to use. But check that thing out. That thing is gorgeous. I was not expecting to see one of these. That's incredible. What a beautiful animal right there. That's awesome. Right here is a little baby black racer. There he goes. Pretty cool. I'll tell you what, I was not expecting to find hardly anything, to be honest. It was getting to be, you know, kind of old driving up and down the road. Let alone one of the more uncommon species such as a coral snake, but I will absolutely take that. You know, I was starting to get hungry, but that that really just gets you excited to find more snakes. So what gets me excited to find more snakes, I don't know about you, but yeah. Look how clear that water is. You can see right to the bottom. That is beautiful. I might have to take a dip. I'm gonna make this fast because snakes are on the move, but I would regret it if I didn't. Just spotted this corn snake sitting right there in the road. Absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen one with that gray background color like that, but look at him. That is so cool. Beautiful. Pantherophis guttatus. Wow. Gorgeous. There, now stay out of the road, man. Come on. Ow! So we had a pretty good day today. I have a bunch of fish that I'm about to cook up right now. I looked at the weather for where I was planning on going tomorrow and staying for the next couple days, and it's a little bit different than what I expected, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I think I might stay around here, potentially even cut the trip a little short. I don't know just yet, but really beautiful place. I might spend the night here. There are some big fish jumping, and I'm gonna try and catch them. I'm gonna cook up some fish and see if I can catch any more. Here's what I got. 3 poorly cleaned bluegill. I'm gonna pour a little bit of oil on them. Basically, I'm gonna put this in the pan. I foraged this from a gas station, so I'm gonna put some of that on there. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap them up. Now hopefully, I'm blessed with a mess-free cooking experience. It shouldn't take too long to cook per side, so flip this over. Now if this worked out the way I hoped it did, the fish should be nice and flaky and cooked all the way through. It's cooked. Now I get that this isn't the most appetizing looking thing, but all you've eaten today is crab and blackberries. This is absolutely delicious. Sometimes it's hard to even pick around the bones, so I just eat the whole thing. Crunch the bones down. Probably calcium or something in there, right? Try to peel the skin off because I don't like the way it tastes. The hot sauce was a good move. That's all I got left. Decent meal. It's day 4 and I'm feeling good. I didn't film my sleeping conditions last night. They were less than glamorous. It was by the beach. Slept in the car, but it was honestly nice. I slept like a baby. I was getting real tired around, I don't know, 9-ish, but yeah, so now I'm looking for snakes. I don't know if I'm gonna find any because it's pretty cold out right now, but I guess we're giving it a shot. I'll check in with you guys as soon as something interesting happens. Alright, it's real early and still cold out, and we just got a snake. First snake of the day. Ooh, yeah, it's a nice looking corn snake. Check that out. Snakes are moving. Good sign. Look at him. Gorgeous. I'll move him to the other side of the road. First rattlesnake of the trip. This is a pygmy rattlesnake, Cistrus miliarius, and he's pretty. His rattle is almost non-existent. It must have got broken off, but yeah, check that out. This is about as big as they get. For scale, that's my foot. I'm a size 12, so do with that what you will. But yeah, check that out. Beautiful. Little black racer periscoping. Let's see what he does. He's just chilling. It's real windy, so I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I got an oyster, and I'm gonna see if I could catch some fish with it. Look at that. Now I could eat it, but I think it's probably gonna be better as bait than food. As you saw, the fishing didn't go so well. I had one get away from me, and what you didn't see was right before that, a crab popped up out of nowhere, and I went to grab it, and that's when the fish started biting. Go to reel it in, it's gone. But I'm not gonna give up. Just looks like there's no food for me at the moment. I'm really starting to feel the sun as well. It's one of the few times that having a lot of melanin actually works out for me, so. Check this out, guys. This looks like a dead snake right here, but as you can see, if I flip him back over, he'll turn right back onto his back. This is an eastern hognose snake playing dead. They're named a hognose snake due to their little upturned snout, if I could show you here. Look at that little nose right there. Now, he got a bunch of sand in his mouth, but he's just fine. He's just playing dead. Let's see if I can get him to wake up and show you guys what they do when they're not playing dead. I can't get him to stop being silly, but check out his pattern. He's still playing dead, obviously, but wow. That is a cool snake. Heterodon platyrhinos. Happy to have found this guy. I did not think I would see one of these. Look at that. I did not end up eating any food today, but I honestly feel fine. I think the 3 fish and the crab yesterday helped me. I'm on my way to a campsite for tonight. I'm kind of heading back towards home, and I gotta say that this was more about snakes than it was about the survival aspect, and that's usually how my trips go. It really all was a matter of whether I could find the rare snake I was looking for, and I couldn't. But I have one chance tomorrow to see if I can find it. If I don't find it, the snake will never be named. Day 4, made it. Feeling good. Hopefully tomorrow I can eat something. Otherwise, guess we'll see. We have made it to day 5. Yesterday I didn't eat a crumb, but I'm, actually feeling pretty good. I had a dream last night that I went to a buffet and just ate till I was stuffed, and I think that kind of helped me a little bit. It's crazy what your brain can do sometimes. As you can tell, it's raining, and I might try one last ditch effort to find that real rare snake I was looking for, but I don't think it's going to happen. Got stuck last time. Let's see if I can make it this time. Gotta keep moving, keep the tires spinning, left and right, get some traction. I think this part's solid here. Nope, that's just straight mud. Okay. Okay, let's see. Traction control is going crazy. I'm flooring it right now, y'all. I don't know if I can do this. Oh, all right. We're going. Don't stop accelerating. Oh man, that was a close one. Look at those ruts. I will not be heading back down this road. A little weak. When I get out, I feel like I might pass out a little bit, but this is my last day, so I'm in the home stretch, and these blackberries are gonna have to do me for the rest of the trip. Absolutely brutal day today. I've been out here all day, and I have a handful of blackberries to show for it, and that is all. This is the end of the trip. I'm heading home. It was originally supposed to be 7 days, turned into only 5, but all I got left is a drive home, and we're back to civilization. So thanks for being a part of this journey. It was tough. It was rewarding at times and disappointing at others, but we did it.